Imagine for a moment that you are not alone. Even in the quietest moments, there are invisible presences walking beside you. Ever feel like someone is looking out for you, even when no one visible is around? Maybe it was an angel. Angels are often described as spiritual beings of light, messengers who act as intermediaries between the divine and the human. In many spiritual traditions, they are believed to be always around us, offering protection, guidance, and support. Its presence is subtle, but it can be perceived through signs that connect us with the spiritual world, bringing the certainty that we are never alone. These signs manifest in times of need or in response to our prayers and thoughts, revealing that angels are attentive to our lives and ready to help us on our journey. These mystical beings, often mentioned in sacred texts and ancient legends, may be closer than you think. Throughout this video, we will reveal the signs that may indicate the presence of these beings of light around you. From inexplicable feelings of peace to small miracles in your daily life, each point discussed here promises to open your eyes to a spiritual and divine world. Welcome to the Eye of the Soul channel. First sign, finding feathers. Discovering feathers in unexpected places is one of the most well-known signs of angelic presence. This phenomenon does not happen by chance, as many believe that angels use feathers as a symbol of their closeness and protection. When we come across a feather, especially in an emotionally significant moment, it is as if the angels are telling us that we are not alone and that they are there to guide us on our spiritual journey. Feathers can appear in different shapes, colors, and sizes, and each of them can have a particular meaning. A white feather, for example, is often associated with peace, purity, and divine protection. Gray feathers can indicate balance amid challenges or confusion, reminding us that, even in the most difficult times, we are supported. It is important to pay attention to the context in which the feather is found and how you feel in the moment, as these emotions are also part of the message being conveyed. For some, finding feathers is also a sign that we are connected to something bigger than ourselves. This sign serves as a call to raise our consciousness and connect to our spiritual side. It can be an invitation to reflect on our own paths and ask ourselves if we are in tune with our life mission. Repeatedly finding feathers at various times can be confirmation that we are on the right path. This pattern helps us trust our intuition more, as angels often use these repeated signs to reassure us that we are being guided in the right direction. Additionally, feathers can be a reminder that angels are available whenever we need them. Even in moments of loneliness or difficulty, when we find a feather, we can feel that this spiritual force is welcoming us and protecting us from any threat or insecurity we may feel. Although many people consider the act of finding feathers to be simple, the spiritual meaning behind this event is profound. By finding a feather, we can connect to a higher vibration, allowing the universe to send us signs and messages that we may have been ignoring in our daily routine. For those who are open to these signs, it is common to feel a type of gratitude or comfort when encountering a feather. This positive emotion can increase our confidence in the spiritual process and the fact that we are being guided by unseen forces that always have our well-being in mind. Second sign, find coins. The unexpected discovery of coins is another common sign of the presence of angels. Just like feathers, coins appear in our path in a seemingly random way. But for those who are attentive to the spiritual world, they carry a profound message. When you find a coin, especially at important times in your life, the angels may be trying to communicate that you are being supported and guided, even when circumstances seem uncertain. Often, the detail that makes the difference when finding a coin is the date engraved on it. Dates can have personal meaning, like a loved one's birthday or a year that marked a big change in your life. This specific detail reinforces the idea that the discovery of the coin is not a simple chance, but a way for the angels to connect with you in an intimate and direct way, through something that has emotional relevance. In addition to dates, the location where the coin is found can also be significant. Finding it in unexpected places or in moments of doubt can symbolize that the angels are sending you a message of confidence, suggesting that you are on the right path. If you are experiencing financial difficulties or insecurity about future decisions, a found coin can serve as a sign that there is abundance around you and that solutions will come. Some traditions believe that coins are symbols of prosperity and that by finding them, the angels are signaling that you should trust the flow of abundance in the universe more. This not only refers to material possessions, but also emotional and spiritual prosperity. The act of finding a coin can be seen as an invitation to adjust your mindset regarding what it means to have abundance in your life, recognizing the blessings present, even if they are small. Coins can also carry an energy of security. They serve as a sign that the angels are watching over you, ensuring that all your needs will be met. In times of uncertainty, these small finds can bring great comfort and reassurance, helping you believe that you are protected and that spiritual support is available at every step. For those looking for answers or signs about decisions they need to make, the coin can be a symbol of clarity. When you find a coin, it may be helpful to stop and reflect on the questions that are on your mind at the time. Her appearance may be a confirmation that you already have the answer within yourself, or that the angels are guiding your choices. Pay attention to the details around you when a coin comes your way. Angels often use these simple, everyday objects to communicate directly and clearly, inviting you to open up more to the signs of the universe and trust in the invisible support that is always available. Third sign, spiritual goosebumps. Feeling goosebumps or chills, without any logical explanation, is often considered a sign of an angelic presence. These physical sensations occur as a response to the gentle, uplifting energies that are around you. When angels approach, their spiritual vibrations can be perceived by our body, resulting in an involuntary reaction that we experience as goosebumps, especially in moments of more intense spiritual connection. These goosebumps can appear in situations of meditation, prayer, or during deep reflections, when the mind is focused on spiritual issues. It is in these moments that we become more receptive to these energies, and consequently, more susceptible to perceiving the presence of angels or spiritual guides. Although the phenomenon appears physical, it is linked to a spiritual awakening, as if the body is responding to the presence of a higher energetic frequency. The intensity of the goosebumps may vary. In some cases, it's just a slight tremor in the skin, while in others, it can be a more intense sensation that runs throughout the body. The depth and timing at which these chills occur may provide clues to the nature of the spiritual presence. When angels are near, it is common for these chills to be accompanied by a feeling of peace, comfort, or mental clarity, as if they are guiding your mind and heart to a higher state of understanding. Another way to interpret these goosebumps is as validation that you are aligned with your spiritual mission or making decisions that are in harmony with your soul purpose. Feeling chills when talking about something important or reflecting on a path forward can be a confirmation that you are on the right path and that the angels are by your side, supporting your choices and offering protection. Furthermore, spiritual chills can also occur when you are in the presence of other people, especially when there is a positive energetic exchange. If you feel goosebumps when talking to someone or listening to an inspirational message, it could be a sign that the angels are using this interaction to convey something important to you. They may be strengthening the bond between you and this person or indicating that there is something deeper to explore in this connection. It is important not to ignore these signs. Goosebumps may seem small or unimportant, but in a spiritual context, they are a language that angels use to get your attention. If you feel this presence, it may be helpful to stop and reflect on what is happening around you at that moment. What were you thinking or feeling? This information can help you decipher the message the angels are trying to convey to you. Fourth sign, ringing in the ears. Ringing in the ears, without an obvious physical cause, is widely considered to be a sign that you are tuning into higher spiritual frequencies. Many believe that angels use this phenomenon to alert a person that they are receiving messages or vibrations from higher dimensions. These frequencies may be light, but the ringing in your ears serves as a sign that you are connecting with the spiritual world. The intensity of the buzzing can vary, and this can be a clue as to the type of message being transmitted. In some cases, the sound may be soft, almost like a murmur, while in others, it may be higher pitched and prolonged. When the sound is softer, it can indicate that you are being gently guided in a specific direction or being reminded that you are being protected. More intense sounds could be a sign that the angels are trying to draw your attention to something important, something that you need to recognize or resolve in your life. Another important factor to consider is which ear is being affected. Many spiritual traditions associate the right ear with receiving divine or positive messages, while the left ear may be linked to more earthly energies or issues that need balancing. If ringing occurs in your right ear, it could be a sign that the angels are trying to convey a message of protection, encouragement, or even approval regarding a decision you are about to make. In the left ear, it may be a call to pay attention to issues that still need to be worked on in your material or emotional life. Some people report that tinnitus occurs during times of high concentration or during activities that require spiritual focus, such as meditation, prayer, or reading sacred texts. This can be interpreted as a spiritual alignment, where your energy is in tune with the vibrations of the angels. At these moments, tinnitus can act as a kind of energetic adjustment, raising your frequency so that you can pick up messages or guidance more clearly. While ringing in the ears is a personal and unique experience for each individual, it can also occur as part of a broader spiritual awakening. As you become more sensitive to the energies around you, you may begin to notice these sounds more frequently. Instead of worrying or trying to ignore the phenomenon, it is important to welcome this experience as a sign of spiritual growth and openness to the higher realms. Additionally, ringing in your ears could be a sign for you to slow down and listen more closely to your own intuition. The angels may be reminding you that the guidance you seek is available within you, and the hum serves as a reminder that it is time to pay more attention to your own perceptions and feelings. This phenomenon often occurs at times of transition or when you are about to enter a new phase of your life, suggesting that important changes are happening on a spiritual level. It is also important to be aware that ringing in the ears should not be ignored if there is an underlying medical cause, such as hearing problems. However, when there is no physical explanation for the sound, it can be considered an angelic sign. In this case, reflecting on what you were thinking or doing at the time the tinnitus occurred can help you decipher the message being sent. Fifth sign, sensation of heat. A sudden feeling of heat, especially without an apparent physical cause, is often seen as a sign of the presence of angels, particularly Archangel Michael, who is associated with protection and courage. This warmth is not just a change in temperature, but a spiritual experience that brings with it a feeling of safety and comfort, as if a welcoming energy is wrapped around you. This phenomenon usually occurs in moments of great emotional or spiritual need, when you are experiencing difficulties or insecurities. The warmth you feel is a powerful sign that the angels are with you, offering invisible support. Many report that this sensation is accompanied by an inner peace, as if all momentary worries were temporarily removed. This experience provides immediate relief, calming the heart and mind. The presence of this heat can vary in intensity and location. Some people feel a general warmth around their body, while others may feel it specifically in areas like their hands or chest. When warmth is felt in the chest, this may be a sign that the heart is being energetically healed or protected. Warmth in your hands can symbolize healing power or strengthening your ability to help others, indicating that you may be being guided to use your own energies more consciously. This sensation can also be interpreted as a form of spiritual protection. In times of danger or uncertainty, suddenly feeling hot can be a way for the angels to reassure you that you are safe and that there is nothing to fear. Archangel Michael, in particular, is known for using this sensation to protect and strengthen those who need courage to face difficult situations. Additionally, spiritual warmth can appear during prayer or meditation practices, when your mind is more open to connecting with higher energies. In these moments, you may be aligning your energy with that of the angels, and the warmth serves as a confirmation that this connection has been established. This feeling is often seen as a sign that your prayers are being heard, and that the angels are working in your life in effective ways. For those who are more sensitive to spiritual energies, heat can also be an invitation to strengthen their faith and confidence in the spiritual process. Even if you don't see or hear the angels, this feeling of warmth symbolizes that they are present and that the spiritual plane is always working in your favor. Accepting this sign can help increase your spiritual awareness and your sense of security in the decisions you are making. The feeling of warmth, unlike other physical manifestations, often does not require immediate action on your part, but rather calm acceptance. When you feel this heat, it is recommended that you just stop, take a deep breath, and feel the divine presence around you. Sixth sign, pleasant smells. Pleasant and inexplicable smells, such as the aroma of flowers, perfumes, or spices, are considered signs of the presence of angels. These smells appear suddenly, without a clear physical source, and are perceived as a way for angels to manifest themselves to offer comfort, protection, or even a spiritual message. For many people, these aromas are associated with moments of peace, love, and connection with the divine. The scent of flowers, in particular, is often linked to the presence of angels, especially those who are associated with healing and unconditional love. The smell of roses, for example, is associated with the presence of Archangel Gabriel, who is known as the angel of communication and good news. When you smell this aroma, it is as if you are receiving a signal that you are being guided and protected in times of transition or when you need emotional support. These smells can appear in different contexts. Many people report smelling these aromas when they are in a state of greater spiritual receptivity. Others may smell pleasant smells in times of grief or sadness, as a sign that their departed loved ones are well and still accompany them in a spiritual way. This type of manifestation serves to calm the heart, bringing peace and tranquility in times of difficulty. Pleasant smells can also vary in type, being unique to each person. For example, someone may smell the perfume of a deceased loved one, while another person may detect the scent of incense or spices they never used. Regardless of the type of smell, what remains common is its inexplicable origin and the comfort it brings. These spiritual scents can also occur when you are about to make an important decision. The smell comes as a confirmation that you are being guided to make choices aligned with your greater purpose. When you smell one of these scents, it's helpful to stop and reflect on what's going on around you and the questions that are occupying your mind. In some cases, the smell may be accompanied by a strong sense of spiritual presence. It's as if you feel like someone invisible is by your side, offering comfort and support. This presence, although invisible, is clearly perceived, reinforcing the idea that the angels are communicating directly with you. This increases confidence that the spiritual world is always present, even if it is not always possible to see or touch it. Many people report that these inexplicable smells are more frequent in moments of great emotional need, as if the angels chose these moments to manifest themselves with greater force. The aroma can bring back memories of happy times, or be a sign that a positive transformation is about to occur in your life. Regardless of the context, these smells are always greeted with a sense of gratitude and peace. Seventh sign, feeling not alone. Feeling someone's presence, even when you are physically alone, is a classic sign of the presence of angels. Many people report this sensation as something very real, as if someone were by their side, but without a visible explanation. This realization is comforting and carries with it a strong message that the angels are there, silently guiding and protecting you on your journey. This phenomenon often occurs in times of emotional or spiritual need, when you may be feeling vulnerable, lonely, or insecure. At this moment, feeling this invisible presence is like receiving a spiritual hug, bringing the feeling that you are being cared for and supported by invisible forces. The angels are always ready to offer this kind of support, and the feeling of not being alone is a sign of this. Some people describe this presence as a gentle pressure on the shoulder, a gentle breeze, or a change in the environment that brings a sense of peace. Others may feel as if someone is observing benevolently, without causing fear or discomfort. These moments are usually accompanied by a feeling of tranquility and security, as if the environment around you is being filled with loving energy. The angelic presence is not invasive. It manifests itself gently, precisely so as not to interfere with your free will or your decisions, but rather to offer emotional and spiritual support. The angels are not there to force change, but rather to make sure you know you have support. Often this feeling of not being alone occurs when you are in deep reflection. The state of calm and receptivity that these activities provide can open a channel for you to perceive the angelic presence more clearly. In these situations, it is common to feel that the answers you seek are close at hand, as the angels are helping to bring these answers to your consciousness. This sensation can appear in specific places, such as your own home, or even in nature, where spiritual energy is pure. In these environments, it is possible to feel greater peace, as if the space was charged with protective energy. This type of sensation can serve as a sign that the angels are guarding those specific locations or moments where you may feel most connected to the divine. This realization of not being alone could also be a sign that the angels are trying to convey an important message. When you tune into this presence, it can be helpful to stop and reflect on what is happening in your life at that moment. Are you facing a difficult decision? Going through a time of grief or doubt? Eighth sign, flashes of light. Seeing flashes of light or glowing orbs is a powerful sign that angels are present and manifesting in a visible way. These lights can appear suddenly, in different colors and intensities, and are often interpreted as confirmation that you are being spiritually supported. Many believe that these flashes are not mere visual coincidences, but rather a direct form of communication from angels, who use light to manifest themselves in moments of need or spiritual connection. These flashes can appear at different times and locations. Some report seeing them when waking up or when deeply relaxing, as if the angels are trying to get your attention right when you are most spiritually receptive. Others may see them during spiritual activities, which reinforces the idea that these phenomena are related to the elevation of spiritual frequency at that moment. The colors of the flashes can also have a specific meaning. White or golden flashes are commonly associated with pure and divine energy, indicating protection and a high angelic presence. Blue flashes, on the other hand, are often linked to the energy of Archangel Michael, representing strength, protection, and guidance in times of challenge. Pink orbs can symbolize the presence of unconditional love, associated with angels who work with emotional and spiritual healing. It's important to pay attention not only to when these flashes appear, but also to your emotional state. If you are feeling worried or insecure and you see a flash of light, it could be a sign that the angels are offering comfort and reassuring you that you are protected. These visual appearances don't necessarily have to be grand. Some people report seeing small points of light or sparks in the corners of their eyes, which quickly disappear. Even these phenomena can be an indication of an angelic presence, as if angels are always nearby, even if only revealing themselves for brief moments. These flashes of light are considered a way for angels to enter our field of perception without overwhelming us. Seeing these flashes could be a sign for you to connect more deeply with your spirituality. When this happens, it's helpful to stop, reflect, and notice how you're feeling. Perhaps this is a good time to meditate or say a prayer, as these signs may indicate that the angels are trying to open a stronger channel of communication with you. Light, in this context, is a bridge between the physical and spiritual worlds, inviting you to explore your own spiritual sensitivity. Some people also report the presence of orbs in photographs, especially in moments of joy, celebration, or spiritual ceremonies. These orbs, seen in the images, are often interpreted as the presence of angels or protective spirits, confirming that they were present at that special moment. Although this phenomenon is not visible to the naked eye, capturing the image offers real proof that there is something more going on around us. Angelic signs manifest in gentle but powerful ways, connecting us with the spiritual plane and reminding us that we are always accompanied and protected. Finding feathers, coins, feeling chills or unexpected warmth, noticing pleasant smells or flashes of light are just a few ways angels let us know they are present. By being attentive to these manifestations, we expand our spiritual awareness and strengthen confidence in our journey. Angels, with their silent and benevolent energy, offer constant guidance and support, providing comfort and peace in our everyday lives. Now tell me in the comments, have you noticed any of these signs? What did you feel at the moment?